Oh, here's another Halloween book. This one I sent home to you. So I'm going to read it to you. Go get it if you still have it. You can read it with me, all right? It says Halloween. This don't really have a front cover or back cover, but I guess this would be the front cover. Halloween is on the 31st of October. And look, there's that jack-o'-lantern again. Jack-o'-lanterns often represent Halloween. And look, they're in costumes. She's dressed as a witch and he's dressed as a vampire. But they're not real. They're just costumes. So October 31st, the last day of October, is Halloween. And November 1st is El Dia de los Muertos. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can turn the page. Some people celebrate Halloween, but some don't. So she's celebrating Halloween. She's dressed up as a jack-o'-lantern. Sometimes people decorate their house for Halloween, right? They put up jack-o'-lanterns and ghosts and bats and all skeletons and skulls and witches and all sorts of and ghosts and lots of Halloween decorations. My husband's partial to skeletons. I can go shopping and buy a pumpkin. There's money. He's buying a pumpkin. I can carve a face onto my pumpkin. He's carving a face onto his pumpkin. And once it's carved, it's called let's see if they'll tell us. With so many pages. Oh, they didn't tell us. Once it's carved, it's called a jack-o'-lantern. So a pumpkin is not carved. A jack-o'-lantern is carved, right? Carved. It's a carved pumpkin. We take out the guts and we put a face on it. And sometimes we put a candle inside. Some people like to dress up for Halloween as scary characters. A clown or I'm guessing a zombie. If I want to dress up, I can buy a costume. Costumes cost money. Mom or dad have to buy them or make them. I used to make my kids costumes when they were little because I was a stay-at-home mom. I had more time than people who work. If I want to dress up, I can make a costume. Oh, he made a ghost. Oh, that's probably the easiest one to make. Sometimes people may say boo to scare me. If I don't like being scared, I can ask people not to scare me. Like, stop. Stop. No, thank you. I don't like it. On Halloween, I can go trick-or-treating. Oh, they got their little trick-or-treat buckets that are shaped like jack-o'-lanterns. They're going trick-or-treating. We always do that with our parents, by the way. Not by ourselves. We always go trick-or-treating with parents or aunties or uncles or grandparents, right? I can dress up, put on some face paint, or wear a scary t-shirt. He's putting on some face paint. I can take a bag with me or a bucket to collect my treats. So that's a bucket shaped like a jack-o'-lantern. And the treats can be toys or candies. We give out pencils. I will knock on the door and ask trick or treat or show them my card. Card? What? It's written by a British lady. Let's see if it says her name. No, it does not. Sometimes people will give me candy. That's candy. People may come to my door to trick or treat. Oh, he's saying trick or treat. I can open the door and give them treats. So sometimes we stay home and give out the treats at Halloween, and sometimes we go trick-or-treating, and sometimes we do both. Because the big kids go out later than the little kids. If I don't like visitors, I can put a poster on my door saying no trick-or-treating. Another thing is don't decorate outside your house for trick-or-treating, and don't turn on the lights. That's how I knew when I was taking my kids trick-or-treating. If the lights were off and there was no Halloween decorations, that meant don't trick-or-treat there. They don't celebrate Halloween. Sometimes people may have Halloween parties and discos. Oh, they got a disco ball. They're dancing. Woo! Halloween party, Halloween party. Oh, there's some fun Halloween songs you could dance to. We do the Monster Mash. There may be games and competitions at the party. Sometimes there's festivals, right? It's not going to be as much this year, though. Some costumes may scare me. It's okay if you're scared, but it's just people dressing up. See, he's scared. It's just a costume. It's not real. It's not real. They're just wearing Halloween costumes. If Halloween is too scary, I can stay home. If I don't want to wear a costume, I could wear a Halloween t-shirt. I have some of these. That is true. Especially if it's not comfortable or too small. The shops may have lots of Halloween stuff for sale, so lots of Halloween decorations and costumes for sale. If they are too scary, I can miss the Halloween section. If it's too scary, go around it. Don't go there. Tell your mom and dad. I don't like it. No, thank you. I'm scared. I don't like Halloween. It's too scary for me. I can read stories about Halloween to find out more. I can do other things like visiting a pumpkin patch to celebrate. That's a pumpkin patch. Sometimes we can visit a pumpkin patch, buy some pumpkins to decorate, or buy some squash to eat. Squash is super good for you. It's supposed to be very good for your eyesight. I personally love pumpkin and banana squash with boiled or baked with butter. I like them with butter and salt and garlic powder and maybe sauteed onions. I love butternut squash made into pumpkin pie. And I also love butternut squash. It's very sweet, but rather than adding sugar, I add butter and salt to it. And so it's kind of sweet and salty. It's really good. It has a really nutty flavor. That's why they call it butternut. There's actually a ton of squash, tons of them. They're native to the Americas, and they're super good for you. Please enjoy. Please eat them. Lots and lots. There's lots of different ways to bake them. You can look it up online on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube now. Anyways, happy Halloween.